He's the horror hunter from down under. He will go in search every week of the best and worst in horror movies throughout the month of October. His mission? Don't come back until he's found some of the best and worst putrid piles of horror goodness you could ever imagine. First up from 1986, Critters. Found this one in a bloody time warp. Can you imagine that? A time warp to 1986, just reached through and grabbed a VHS. Well, this movie's held up over time, and you can be damn skippy, I'm not gonna steer you wrong in this regard. This little creature feature from the 1980s may be considered a rip-off of Gremlins, but let me tell you right now, it is one of the best creature features to come out of that decade. Not only are the effects practical, but on top of that, you find yourself laughing just about every time something happens. Not to mention, one of the critters actually says, So, what did I think of Critters? Well, one thing you can say for sure, the horror hunter just absolutely loves when a movie knows exactly what it is. This movie feels like a throwback to 1960s and 50s B-movies. Not only that, but the horror hunter also appreciates a movie that realizes that camp value cannot just be chalked up to a movie having a low budget. You have to intentionally mean some of this stuff, and this movie has some of the best camp value around. If you want a great throwback to 50s and 60s horror movies, you really want to look at something like Critters from 1986 and just go, wow, I see exactly what they were trying to do there. This movie is awesome. So, let's talk about the cast, shall we? You got Dee Wallace-Stone, a genre regular, someone you might recognize as E.T.'s Mem, for example. Well, unfortunately, before that, she was in The Howling and, of course, Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes. Now, of course, she makes a return to genre fare in this great little movie. So, of course, it's always great when they get genre actors. But then you've got newcomers. People like Scott Grimes, who I'm not sure, but I believe this might have been one of his first movies. Scott Grimes, of course, does the voice of the character Steve on American Dad. So, what do you think? Liking this cast so far? I know I am. I'm enjoying the hell out of this movie. So, on top of all that, you've got these great little critters, these aliens from outer space. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to do a couple of alien pictures this week. So, if that sounds good to you, make sure you join me next time on 31 Days of Horror for another alien feature. Maybe this one will be good, maybe it'll be a putrid pile of poo. We'll find out together. But 31 Days of Horror has officially started, and Critters is #1. So, if you like this and like to see more, please make sure you subscribe to Aaron Talks. I hear he'll be back next month after 31 Days of Horror. So, don't forget to click that bell icon, and of course, we'll see you tomorrow for another excellent horror movie in 31 Days of Horror.